everyone, it's Julian Gordon, aka The Interviewer, here to ask you the right questions to help you design the business called your life so that you can have the time freedom and the financial freedom that you desire. Now, New Year's is upon us. It's right around the corner, and people are starting to think about the changes that they want to make, whether that's in their career, whether it's in their health, whether it's around their money or their family. And of course, with that comes this tension between who we are and ultimately who we want to be. And oftentimes, when we're thinking about those changes, the biggest question that comes to mind is, how do I make that change? Right? How do I make that change? And so this week's question is, what do you do when you don't know how? What do you do when you don't know how? And one of the biggest insights that I got around this as I struggle with how I shift my business model from one business to the next is, when you don't know how, you should ask who. Who can support me and help me in making this shift? Right now, I've been going through a frustrating period because I am trying to shift my business from one where I'm speaking all over the country, traveling half the month, away from people I care about, from my wife to my community, and I need to make adjustments because I want to be a very present partner, and if I get the opportunity, I want to be a very present parent. So I have to make some shifts because the business that I built for the past 6 years was built on being a young single man who was comfortable with being on the road for 3 months straight, sleeping in the hotel rooms, touching lives all across the country. But I know that that's not going to work for me in my marriage now. So my priorities have shifted and my value of time and money have also shifted as a result. And so I'm trying to make these changes, but I don't know how to move from one business that's doing well to another business that is going to provide me with the same time and financial freedom or better. And so I'm struggling through that right now myself. But the insight that has come to me that I want to share with you today is, when you don't know how, ask who. Now, when we don't know how to do something, the first thing that we tend to do is the first C, which is conceptualize. We try to think our way through the situation or the problem that's ahead of us, and we end up swimming through our own thoughts, and as a result, we don't feel like we get anywhere, right? Because it's the same thoughts bouncing off of each other. All right. The second thing that we tend to do is try to create. I'm going to try to create a way out of no way. Right? And sometimes that does lead to a breakthrough, but it's very rare. I know that when I try to create, I've made a bigger mess than if I just stayed still and just been quiet for a moment to try to get some clarity and let how present itself to me rather than me trying to force the issue. Now, the other three ways have to do with asking who. Okay? And the first of those is call someone. Just call someone and ask for help or an additional perspective. So now your thoughts aren't bouncing off of each other. Now your thoughts are actually bouncing off of another individual's thoughts who may be able to open up alternative ways to get to your desired destination. So that's the first way. The second way is to find courses. Right? Now, because we have Google at our fingertips, we think we can find all the information that we need online, but one piece of information is on this website, another piece of information is on this website, and those websites contradict. What you need is a course or a program that is systematized and has everything organized for you so that it's easy to consume. Right? And this year I've invested in quite a few courses that are helping me make this shift from one business model to the next. Right? The final thing that has been extremely great for me in making this transition, and I'm still going through the transition right now, is hiring a coach or consultant. A coach is someone who's going to hold you accountable to that which you say you want for yourself. And a consultant is someone who's not even going to hold you accountable. They're just going to come in and do the work for you. Right? So in some cases, if you really want something that bad, then you're going to have to hire someone and make an investment. All right? So these are the three ways that have worked for me. The two ways that haven't worked are conceptualizing and just trying to create a way out of no way. But the three ways that are working for me right now are calling someone and just asking for help, finding a course or a program that's going to help me get the information I need in a packaged way to get to where I want to go, or hiring a coach or consultant. So I hope that's helpful to you as you think about your New Year's resolutions, and the question arises, how am I going to get from this job to this job? How am I going to get from this financial position to this financial position? I think if you explore the three ways that it work and you ask who instead, you're going to get to your goals faster, safer, and easier. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for your time and attention this week. The New Year Guide is coming out tomorrow, so look out for an email from me regarding that, and I will see you next week. Take care.